there's another Whit interviewed. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy C-Dub, aka Whit, coming at you guys with yet another Whit interviewed. And this time I will be interviewing the founder of a local bicycle club. Sit back, relax, and enjoy more from your boy C-Dub, aka Whit. Peace. What's going on, beautiful people? So as you guys know, we have yet another Whit interviewed, and this time I am here with none other than Mr. Casey Foust himself, the founder and president of PPSD, and what that stands for is Pedals and Pints of San Diego. Casey, thank you for coming for this interview.
Happy to be here.
And so, of course, you see us, we're in Kit and Caboodle today. We're actually doing the 5th Roadrunner Recovery Ride, and so this is going to give us an opportunity to warm up. So we're going to get, and so how I met him is pretty much through just riding and being social. I saw some posts on Instagram, saw some posts on Facebook about some different rides, and so I showed up, and that's how we met. But enough about that. Let's get right into today's Whit interview. So Casey, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Name is Casey Foust. I was born in Boise, Idaho. Moved out to San Diego in 1997. Just ride bikes. Started PPSD about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Just started out kind of a little social club, riding fixed gear bikes and single speeds, and kind of grown from there. As I progressed as a cyclist, it's kind of changed and evolved with me.
Yeah.
So we still do some social things here and there, but it's more of road riding now, where I was training for some kind of fun or a race. And,
that's good.
So it's progressed as I progressed and wanted to do more miles and bigger things. It's kind of changed. So the numbers have gone down in attendance because it's gotten a lot harder.
Right. It's not as chill anymore.
Those 10 to 12 mile beer-filled rides to 40, 60 beer at the end kind of thing.
Right.
So it kind of deters the little people out of
it. Absolutely. But that's cool.
It's good.
That is amazing. Boise, Idaho, that is awesome, because that's a place I've never been. I don't know about you.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't ride bikes when I lived there. I'm looking to go back. I just got a gravel bike, and I have a lot of friends that are riding gravel out there. So I can't wait to get back out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so we got some questions coming up, as you saw, concerning that, if you want to go that route. But okay, so we're gonna kind of chop this up a little bit. So with Pedals and Pints, where did the name come from, and what spurred that?
So I'm a big craft beer fan. I love drinking beer.
Gotcha.
So riding bikes has kind of been a balance for me.
Right. Yeah.
Drink all those beers, put on the pounds, kind of balance it out a little bit.
As the coffee is with me.
Yeah, right. So and it's kind of started out as just, like I said, a social thing where we would do little bar runs, and just ride to a brewery, have a couple beers, ride back. It's progressed now. Basically what we do is we'll meet up at a brewery and we'll put in 40, 60, 80, 100 miles, whatever. Then we'll get back to the brewery for post-ride beers. Make you feel like you earned it a little bit more.
What you do.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just started out as a little fun thing and way to meet other cyclists, and we've kind of really grown into a pretty decent-sized group.
Absolutely.
The Strava group's huge now.
Yeah.
And we started doing a lot of charity stuff.
You guys are growing,
and fundraising and
the kits are amazing.
Yeah. You're definitely distinct, and you'll see us out there on the road.
Absolutely.
People call us the French prisoners, with those the white stripes.
Yeah.
But it's been great. It's developed into something a lot bigger than I thought it would ever be, which has been cool. I mean, we just raised $2,200 for Bike and Mess at our anniversary ride we put on in November, which was huge. I actually just dropped off the check to them yesterday.
That's stellar.
Really cool.
Wow.
So one of our mottos is ride bikes, drink beer, do good.
That's good.
And it's pretty
simple.
You
guys are doing
it. We're not doing anything special. We're just out there riding bikes, drinking beer, and we find ways to do good while we're doing
That's
it.
Amazing. I love that. I love it. Ride bikes, drink beer, and do good.
And sneaking some coffee too.
And so for me, it's drink coffee. we're gonna get it in the best way we can. That's amazing, and I really do love it. All right, so what's your profession?
I do IT. I'm a computer guy.
Oh.
Yeah, so I work for a defense contracting firm. I'm contracted out. We do all of their hardware, software, break fix, network stuff.
Gotcha. How long you been doing that?
IT stuff, probably about, I don't know, 15, 16 years. And I've been at the place I'm working at currently for going on almost 12 years
12
now.
years. That's amazing.
Really enjoy it.
You doing that 12 years? I've been military for 17 years. Just doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So a question that I really do love and I appreciate, especially hearing everyone, because when it comes out, it's simply you can tell what it is. What is your passion?
For me, it's just being on the bike has been just, inspiring for me, but also people around me, and finding a way to inspire other people to get on the bike. Just that feeling you get when you're on the bike. Like today, we didn't do anything hard. We just did a few laps, chilled and chatted. But again, you're happy because you're on the bike.
Absolutely,
absolutely. You don't need anything but a bike and your legs. You get out there, and you can be however hard you want it, however easy you want it, fast, slow,
absolutely.
Intense, But no matter what you're doing, and you're enjoying it the entire time you're out there.
And as you guys hear, look, it's so freeing. He's just riding a bike, pedaling, and enjoying it. Not doing anything hard or doing something hard, but ultimately just enjoying the time on the bike.
Absolutely.
And again, as you guys know, that's what I'm just trying to share, that different professions. We come from different backgrounds.
Yeah, everybody,
We got Boise, Idaho. We got people from Kansas City, Missouri. We got people from local, people from all over the place. Tijuana. And we're just all loving riding the bike.
Yeah.
And so that's really, really beautiful. So how long have you been cycling?
So I've really been cycling just for a couple of years, consistently. I think I got into cycling probably about late 2015. Started out with like a single speed track bike, and just kind of progressed and got a road bike January 2016, I think it was. Okay. So about 3 years.
3 years?
Riding
Gotcha.
Pretty hard. So
that's good. Yeah. So me, I started in 2010. 2009, 2010, I was in Maryland when I started. And so, of course, winter months. So I got the bike in like 2009. Right. Really wasn't able to ride it until 2010. Rode for a couple of years there. Mississippi gave me like a 5-year break off the bike. And then coming here to California in 2017. So I've been riding, off and on. You can say 5 years or whatever, but just consistently riding now going on 3 years. Right. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, my road bike is actually the first geared bike that I've ever owned. I mean, as a kid, we always had, freestyle BMX bikes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Got into skateboarding, and then that kind of led
I tried that too. I tried that too. So with that being said, it's going to segue us right into the next question, as what bike do you currently ride? You just said you got gravel.
Yeah.
So you can go either way you want to go, or you can go both. But which bike are you currently riding right now?
The bike I'm riding today is my new Cannondale Super X cyclocross bike.
Nice.
Group of us have all signed up for the Belgian Waffle, so we're all getting some dirt in, starting to ride. I got a bunch of friends that are riding dirt all the time, and I've been kind of holding off on pulling the trigger. So I finally, broke down and got myself a gravel bike. So it was like the maiden voyage on it.
Yeah, that's good. And so the recovery ride allowed him to be able to come out and ride his new bike.
Right, figure out the kinks.
And not be, stressing out about, oh God, I gotta keep up with the pace. Oh my God, what gear? Oh my God, we got this climb coming up. So the recovery ride actually is a good base for you to come out and try different things.
Perfect, so I can go home and make some adjustments on what I need to, and okay, I forgot to do this, and then tomorrow when we get on the training ride, then we'll be ready to actually put it to work.
So what kind of road bike do you have?
So I have a Trek Amonda SL6 I got in 2016, and that's been my go-to bike. Love that thing. I'm probably 10,000 miles on it by now.
I believe it. So you see the bikes that he has, I'm saying that they're favoring endurance riding, which goes along with his joy and passion for cycling, which goes along with him being the founder of Pedals and Pints, which they do all these rides, long-winded rides. So again, what you enjoy doing. There's different bikes out there for you. There's, you know, aero bikes for the racers. There's endurance bikes for the people that want to ride long miles. And then you have, what's the other one? Then you have climbing bikes.
I still got my single speed at home, one of my favorite bikes.
Exactly, single speed, fixie guys, you know, so there's multiple different bikes for multiple different platforms and skill levels, so forth and so on. So that's, again, what's beautiful about
get out there and pedal.
Yeah, just get out there and pedal. You know, you just get on the bike, you're a cyclist. Let's just get on the bike. Let's just ride. All right. Okay. So you mentioned, you kind of alluded to it as well. What are some races or events that you've done and maybe are looking forward to doing?
One of my favorites is the Baja bike race down in Tecate, Mexico. Down into Ensenada. It's about 72 miles, probably about 4,200 feet of climbing, and it's fast. But it's fun. It's like
is it a race?
It's a race. It's a race and a ride.
Okay, so it's both.
You can do both. There's prize money at the end. There's, you know, purse. Yeah, it's a legitimate race. Pros come out and race it, and then you've got the Grand Fondo riders that come out and go too.
Right,
so I think we had about, I want to say about 12 of us who raced it this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So,
how'd you do?
I did pretty good. I set a goal. I wanted to finish in under 4 hours and average around 18 miles an hour. Ended up finishing under 3.5, and we averaged about 21 miles an hour.
Y'all wasn't playing.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. Man.
That's amazing.
We had a good group.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely one that I look forward to.
Awesome. What is your preference? Hill climbing or rolling on the flats?
So I have a love-hate with climbing.
Okay.
You know, because I'm not a little guy either. You know, definitely in our group.
Compared to me,
yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, compared to you. Yeah.
All right.
But in our group, I'm definitely probably one of the slower climbers.
Gotcha.
But I always look forward to the climb. I definitely am stronger in the flats and the pulls and that kind of thing. Yeah. But I look forward to the climb.
So if you had to choose, if somebody said, "Hey, today we're going climbing," or "Today we're going to hit flats," what would you pick?
I would pick the climb.
Oh!
You know, the views that come with the climb. You know, the suffering that comes. You feel like you earned it. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with hitting the flats and just working hard. But man, those climbs. I mean, we went to the Great Western Loop. You know, in the rain. You know, last week.
Yeah.
And the views are just beautiful.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
Suffering, you're cold.
You are absolutely, positively correct.
And then you earn those beers at the end.
You know? So can't forget about the beers. Again, this is the founder of Pedals and Pints. Hence the name, Pedals and Pints. And so, of course, the pints are at the end. But yet again, another tally for heels. But yes, so another tally for the heels. So, of course, flat's fun, but absolutely. You know, heels is where it's at, and of course, it's a love-hate for all of us. I mean, I don't know one person that's just like, oh my God, I just throw, you know, just throw to go climb. It still hurts and it's still painful.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple more questions left. What is your number one cycling adventure?
For me, it goes back to the Baja bike race. We always just make it a weekend out of it. It's super fun. You know, we go down, we check in Friday, you know, get a group team meeting or team dinner together the night before. Then wake up early, take the shuttle down there. You do the ride, you finish. There's a big party at the inn on the waterfront, eat, and you spend a couple days down there, and it turns into like a little, you know, Mexico vacation.
Amazing.
You know, so.
Yeah.
I look forward to that every year, you know, and it's a great race. It's inexpensive.
I'm going to try to get down there
encourage everybody
one day
to come and check it out. A buddy of mine started putting it on, organizing it.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah,
the feedback is phenomenal, and every year it's just growing. And so I'm always encouraging everybody to come and check it out.
That's amazing.
You know, my wife's from Mexico too, so we go down to Mexico all the time. So it's just, you know, cycling Mexico.
Yeah, beers.
It's a vacation. Yeah, they got some great beer down there, so it works out. You know, I always look forward to that every year. It's in October.
Gotcha, October. So October 2020. So that leads us into the next one. What are your 2020 plans and or goals?
So we were talking, we always try to do some stuff as a group, you know, a couple of different fondos. We try to get everybody in the whole, you know, whole club together and do something big. And then we'll do a few kind of on our own throughout the year.
Right.
One for me that I got to do is the Giro. I bonked out last year, didn't finish, so
Gotcha.
I've got a little payback with that guy. We were talking about maybe doing the Solvang, maybe doing like tour to Tahoe.
Okay.
And then something we always do is obviously the Bike MS, because we're Bike MS ambassadors.
Absolutely.
So the Bike MS Beta Bay is the one that we try to get a big group out to. And that's in October as well.
Gotcha.
And that's from Irvine down to San Diego.
Gotcha.
It's a 2-day event, which is pretty cool. So you do 100-mile ride Saturday, stay at the hotel, and wake up in the morning and do another 40, 50-mile ride the second day.
Wow.
So it's a 2-day event. It's absolutely phenomenal. If you've never been to a Bike MS ride,
I haven't. I need to look into that.
I mean, they're so well organized. It's crazy.
Gotcha.
And it's it's such a mix of people like cyclists, and then people who are riding with MS.
Yeah.
People riding for people who have MS, family members. So
Yeah.
it's pretty inspiring to be out there on the road with some people. And these people aren't cyclists. There's a lot of cyclists out there, but there's a lot of people out there that just got on a bike and I'm gonna ride for so and so who has MS. It's really inspiring.
That is amazing.
And it's so well organized. It's such a fun event. So and that's one of the things that we do is. Our do good is trying to raise money for Bike MS.
$2,200 this year.
Yeah.
And there's one goal and plan you left out for 2020, which is your very own Pedals and Pints Fondo.
Right.
The ride. So what's up with that? What's the plans for that next year?
We put on our first one this year. And it turned out really well. I had kind of low expectations. I didn't want to, set the bar too high, but we ended up, I set out like if we get 40, 50 cyclists, it'll be, a success. So we ended up getting probably 120 people showed up.
That's amazing.
Raised a bunch of money, raffled off a bunch of gear. Our sponsors came out and helped us, and it was really, really good.
You're gonna keep it the same time frame, or is it gonna be you gonna change the dates?
Yeah. I always try to do it in November.
Okay.
Because that's when we started it 3 years ago.
Gotcha. Okay.
So probably sometime in the mid to late November.
Gotcha.
Because the begining's beer week, so you don't want to mess with beer week. Beer week's important,
So he just
Yeah, but there's always so much going on too. I mean, it was the same weekend as the Cigar Fondo, and there's all these other things. So it's San Diego.
And that was that one time. I don't know if this is going to be a yearly thing with the Cigar Fondo. So we don't know what 2020 for Peter Sagan has. Hopefully one day I get Peter Sagan on the channel.
Yeah, there you go.
If you got connections like that, Nelson Bells or somebody, hey, make that happen for your boy. That would be amazing. And maybe we can find out what Peter's 2020 goals are before then. But that's amazing, man. My final question, and this question is just is up there with the passion question, because I feel that this is something specifically for the viewers. What is something that you would give or tell the viewers that are maybe contemplating getting into cycling, coming back to cycling, never thought about cycling? What is that one thing that they could take and put in their saddlebag? Words of encouragement, aspirations, whatever it may be.
Just remember to have fun. It's as simple as riding a bike, though. I say it's just as easy as riding a bike, right? Well, it's literally just getting out there and they always say just keep pedaling. One foot after the other. You just keep going, and you get out of it what you want. If you want to go out there, work real hard and train, you want to get out and just do a leisure cruise and just enjoy the flats. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But just get out there. Just that's all you got to do is be able to get on the bike, get out there, and it goes from there.
Founder, Pedals and Pints SD, he said just get out there. So what you waiting on? I don't know. Beautiful people, again, thank you for your time. Casey, thank you for your time today, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, please comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. On to the next one with your boy, C-Dup, a.k.a. Whit, and Casey. Peace.